Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So we're already halfway through January. So now we'll do a yes and no pick a card reading, help you with any questions you have. Now remember, if you're in the wrong vibration or thinking about too many things, you're going to get confusing answers, okay? You can always book a reading if you're wanting something with more clarity. Sometimes a matter of timing, sometimes it's a matter of something you need to do to get what you are wanting. So be laser focused in on your question. Think about what is it that you're wanting, what answers are you needing. Think about that situation, clear your mind of anything else, and then ask your spirit guides to show you the power. Maybe you'll hear a number or you'll see a stone and say, that is it. So let's get into the selection. Right, these are the 4 piles. Pile number 1, this is a black and white moonstone. Pile number 2, this is a blue obsidian. Pile number 3, this is an opalite. And pile number 4, this is a purple amethyst. So pile 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, think again, and make a selection. See you at your reading. Welcome if you chose the black and white moonstone or pile number 1. Sorry, I can't seem to get this to stay. Okay, so pile number 1. Now, you might normally see my cards and then remember that if it's always, if there's more red, that it's a yes, and if it's more black, it's a no. But in today's pick card, one of the piles really took all of the reds, leaving very little for the rest of the piles. So before I think that it's only one yes and the rest of them are no, I'm going to look at it and then I'll make some other decisions. I'll gain some extra cards. So what I'm seeing for this one, there's some kind of investment that you're going to be doing or you want to be doing soon, okay? This is something that could be a partnership, a love partnership, a business partnership, something that's your part of your soul tribe, meeting people that are part of your soul tribe. This is after some kind of loss or a stressful environment or a stressful situation. I kind of feel like there's been a lot of fears that have held you back. And these fears have led to a lot of confusion, led to a lot of boredom, led to a lot of, I don't know what I want, I don't know where I'm going, maybe not accepting new offers, maybe just sitting there by yourself, not really dealing with anything. Fate's about to step in and really move you through your situation. There's other options available to you. And I kind of feel like once you've made a decision, things in your life will move pretty quickly. You will find that there's one situation that will be complete, and this may feel like, again, this past situation or a situation has ended or makes you feel like you hit rock bottom in some way or form. It is something that needed to happen in order to bring about a better situation. The new situation is going to be honest, trustworthy. It could be, as I said, someone you can trust, someone who's honest. This could be a friend, a lover, a partnership, a boss, someone who's very authoritative. So, you know, you may be asking about something with attorneys or law. This person's also, again, it's romantic if you are asking for romance. So that is what's on the other end of your question. Okay, so now I don't have a yes or no yet, so we're going to get more here to find out. So pile number 1's actual question. Is their question a yes or is their question a no? What is going on with pile number 1? Is their question a yes or is it a no? So you need some time to rest. I kind of feel like you need to figure out what your ultimate goal is for happiness. I do see that you will have victory, okay? But straight away I've been given the bottom of the deck is the devil, but then followed by the star, and then followed by the high priestess, and followed by the hierophant. So pile number 1, what I'm really getting here is, I don't know what your specific question is. I do feel like it's a yes, okay? Because we got all these major arcanas. But I do feel like this is something that you need to be aware of, some negative stress or negative thought patterns or negative emotions that are going to pull you back. So there is a warning here. So there is a yes, good. You will have victory. I do see ultimate happiness coming. I do see it being quite traditional. Again, so this could be a traditional person, or it could lead to marriage, or it could lead to a higher level of learning or some kind of higher spiritual situation. Okay, there's definitely a soul person, a soul mate in some way. It doesn't have to be love. It can be a person from a past life, or there's definitely meeting. It's quite fated is what I'm getting, whatever the situation is. Okay, but you kind of need to take a leap, or you have to make a move, or you have to let go of your fears, because that is the bad news, is that you have fears, and this fear is stopping you. But if you focus upon your intuition, if you focus upon your hope, then this is a yes, and it can happen. Okay, so that's what I have for this pile. Hope this makes sense, and goodbye. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 2, the blue, God, now I'm clear, opalite, I think. No, the other ones are opalite. Anyway, that's stone, sorry. So you stole all the reds. And so you left very little for the other piles, which is quite positive, obviously. So you may be asking about something on the emotional level, something that you feel like is going to, you feel like you're needing good news, or you feel like this is good. It's something makes you feel really happy, or it's going to make you feel really happy. You may have been sitting contemplating for long periods of time on this, is this what I want? Is this not what I want? Or you've spent a lot of time contemplating on what you do want and what you don't want. Okay, there's a sense of there needed to be time for this to happen, to give you time to really think about what you are wanting. There's a need to work together. This could be legal issues, arguments, indecisions regarding money, perhaps. There's a need to come together and work together to get through a situation. You may have been holding on to a situation as well, and that's what I'm getting here. It led to a little bit of depression, or a little bit of low-lying depression, or a little bit of low-lying not seeing the positives, because you were holding on to something because of fear. So again, I'm seeing 2 options, or 2 situations, or holding on to stuff. So stuff could be financial stuff, that needing money for things that you thought were important, and now realizing that these things are not so important. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's almost like you held on to old belief systems, or old patterns, old marriages, old relationships, old friends, even old ideas. Sometimes we have this belief that, we got to do something because it's family, or we got to do this, or it's like you had to do something, you had to believe something, you had to go somewhere or belong to something. Okay, and you needed time to realize that, yeah, is this that important? Maybe you've had some kind of aha moment and realized what is really important for you, what is not, because you had some kind of major change in your life, and this major change is a bit of a wake-up call. It could lead to something really major here, like a divorce, or moving, or changing home, or changing countries. Okay, you're going to get more peace and harmony, and work well together with people. Again, there's this working well together with the right people in the right place. Because you invested in the wrong people, in the wrong things. You invested in buying things to please the ego, as opposed to buying things for your soul. You perhaps didn't even know, like, for example, maybe you didn't realize that you were buying beauty products that were actually dehydrating your skin, or you were buying hair products that are so expensive, and then realize that you were actually just losing hair because you didn't realize the amount of chemicals that are in those, and how there's like normally one brand that owns almost 5 different houses, and so you're just paying for packaging and not what's in the product. I'm just giving you some examples, but there's like something like you invested a lot of energy and realized afterwards that actually, you should be making your own. Just giving you real rough things here, okay? But you invested in something that was wrong, and there's a warning here. There was a warning to be careful, to make sure you don't do the same mistakes. Okay, don't repeat the same patterns. There was a need for you to leave. There was a need for you to walk away from something you were holding onto so tightly. It could be, again, just a belief system. in order to find something that gained more independence for you, you needed more independence. You needed to invest in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, you start to realize what's in alignment with you. Who are you? What do you like? Do you like hot weather? Do you like cold weather? Do you like to be in the country? Do you like to be in the bush? Do you like to be near the ocean? Do you like Italian food? Do you like junk food? Do you like health food? You know, these are little questions that sometimes we need to ask ourselves. You know, start making lists, and then you turn around and say, okay, what is in alignment with the new me? Because this is basically what I'm getting here. You've had negativity, you've had betrayal, you've had someone who really held you back, someone who pulled you into an old way of being, an old pattern. You had to deconstruct. Again, there's always a pile that my book is in alignment with. This is the pile. You needed to deconstruct these old patterns, home beliefs, children's beliefs, and walk away and leave something behind in order to do what was best for you. Okay, because this other thing was betraying you. It was stopping you from expanding. It was stopping you from being truly successful, powerful, fantastic, happy. Okay, this was a huge block to your ultimate long-term stability. Okay, so it's almost like once this was gone, once you make this major decision, once you've chosen right, you will then find happiness, meeting new people, being with a soulmate, being with your soul tribe, something that's more sophisticated. You will finally be successful, have stability, and have everything you've ever wanted. Okay, so this is a big, powerful yes. Yeah, I don't even need to get any more cards. I think I've said it all. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen the opalite. Okay, then pile number 3. So if you're used to coming here and you're used to seeing red as yes and black as no, today is not going to be like that, purely because one pile like literally took all the reds, and so I will assess each pile and decide if it needs more, or if I feel like it's just negative, then I'll give you the no. Okay, you are going to have some really huge beginning. Okay, it's something that there was like a divide between you and this new beginning. Some kind of truth needs to happen. I feel like you'll get this download, and this truth doesn't have to come from a person. You might hear gossip and the truth comes in. You might be watching social media and some kind of information comes in, or someone will contact you and you're going to gain some kind of truth, and this truth will help you out of a difficult situation. Okay, it could come from a friend. It could come from maybe you have an indecision, or you have a lack of commitment in something, and this truth is but you start to realize that you've been committed, or there's been third wheels. Maybe you need to hear that there's a third wheel here, and that it's a block. Okay, your stability will return. Your troubles are almost over. You may just need some time of rest. Maybe you've been so busy trying to help others and trying to heal others, or trying to fix things, or trying to do other things, and Spirit is saying just rest. Okay, there might be a timing issue in the sense of things happening slowly. Again, the change will happen when it's the right time. Right now, you're really needing to rest. Stop trying to force things to happen, or stop trying to look for things. When you rest, I kind of feel like when this moment, this truth, this information comes in. Okay, because it's like it's information. So it could be an email, it could be online job application that comes up all of a sudden, hearing via the grapevine that there's a job that you've been wanting, getting a telephone call, or meeting someone online. It's kind of like when you are allowing it to happen, it happens. Okay, now this is very balanced. It could be hearing information on how you can get over your debt, or how you can be better plan your budgets. Maybe you need to look at investments and how you can make more money in order to get more money. There could be a gift coming in. Okay, because I kind of feel like there's some kind of sabotage, or again, there may have been someone in the background who there's a little bit of lying, or someone who's deceitful, and you might find out about this lying or deceitful. Again, someone who hasn't told you, or put you in a third party, and maybe you needed to hear this information. Maybe this has already happened for some. It's almost like you are held back by something. So either you sabotage things in your life because of fear, because of disagreements that you might have with others, and you kind of take back your power and realize that they don't really matter because some information comes in that helps you, okay? There could be unexpected money coming in, an unexpected gift, an unexpected windfall, or something unexpectedly pays off. Maybe something you work really hard at, and I kind of feel like it's a wish fulfillment. So it's something you've been wishing for, something you've been praying for. Maybe you did the 12 grapes under the table. Maybe it's like a secret wish. I just kind of feel like something lets you go and something brings you in. You might be traveling soon, okay? You might get a gift and a ticket, and someone says, come, you know, you've been wishing to travel. You could be getting something like that. It could be a love offer. It could be a romantic offer, okay? It could be a friend that you meet that it's like something that's out of your control is what I'm getting, because you have to just relax. It's like you mustn't do anything to do this. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on healing. You need to work on letting go. Don't try to sabotage. Don't try to push it, because something that's out of your control is coming in to help you. And this is something that's very generous, or from a very generous person. Could be a fire sign, okay? There's a lot of fire energy here. So a fire sign, which is Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, may be coming in to give you something that can help in the situation. Or you could be hearing news about a fire sign that just helps you in the situation, okay? As far as yes or no, I'm going to pull more cards, because yeah, I don't have enough here to really say. I wouldn't say it's negative. There are some negativities in here. There is a little bit of perhaps timing. There is maybe something that's out of your control. So maybe it's one of those divine timing situations. But let's get it. Is this a yes or no? What is going on? What is actually going on here? What is happening here? Okay. So we have got the Queen of Rods, double Queen of Rods. So maybe you needing to work on your positivity. This could be, again, another fire sign. We've got a cat here. Could be a Leo, a female Leo, perhaps, or maybe you are a fire sign, a female Leo. Someone who wants to work with you. It kind of feels like someone needs to make a decision. So someone needs to make a decision. You just have to focus upon your own self. Oh, wow. So someone has to make a decision, and you now need to realize that someone's going to come forward. It's a soulmate, and doesn't have to be love soulmate. It could be a job soulmate. It could be a soul friend, someone part of your soul tribe that comes in, and this person really helps you. Now, it could be something to do with marketing. It could be something to do with publishing. It could be something to do with anything to do with just, you know, being more positive or getting yourself out. There's someone who wants to work with you. Double Eight of Pentacles. I love it when I get double. So what I'm getting is you, Karen, working on you, working on your situation, working on your circumstances. And I just kind of feel like this will come in. So the Ace for me does give me a yes. But what I'm getting here is very much this is there's no need to worry about it. It's coming in, but it's not, it just feels like it's up to fate. Okay, so this is something that's really fated, and you just have to patiently wait. Again, we've got communication, and look here, we've got a Leo. Double sounds of Leo. So Leo is really important here. So a Leo will contact you. You are a Leo, someone with strong Leo in their chart. There's definitely a Leo. You're going to get communication, okay? It's going to fill your cup with a huge amount of joy. Whatever this communication is, it could be someone who wants to work with you, someone who wants to do a project with you, someone who I kind of feel like you may be in and out. I do apologize. My son's he's reading in the background. He's just a bit excited. We've got no electricity, so yeah. So there's definitely a Leo coming in, or maybe Leo period, or Leo time, Leo season, something like that. Pile number 3. So this is a yes, okay? It may not be right now. I kind of feel like you need to just chillax. You need to allow the universe to figure this out, because someone else is involved in your answer. So it cannot go until this person is ready, or this person is able, because this could be a job. For example, you may be asking, will I get this job? This person hasn't made a decision yet. Okay, this person's dealing with a bit of tumultuous moments right now. This person's got other things on their plate they're trying to juggle. They might have to try and work out a budget to give you the job. They might have to, if this is a relationship you're asking about, this person's got things on their plate that they have to deal with right now. Okay, they got there's just a lot of turbulence in this person's life. The emotions are all over. You just need to stay confident. Okay, stay confident. This is a yes. I cannot give you timing because it just feels like, again, you just have to relax and allow it to come in at the right time. Let's just try and see. Okay, I haven't really got the perfect timing cards, but let's just see if anything comes out. When may this happen? You know, for pile number 3, and everyone's going to be different, so this is really not a fair thing to ask, but let's just see. Okay, so I do have within a month, and I have within a few weeks. Okay, so within a month and within a few weeks, you will receive news. Maybe you will, you know, again, it could be from a Leo, it could be a chick, a woman, a chick, a Leo woman, it could be a Leo man, but there's definitely a lot of fire sign energies here. Okay, but this is a yes. Thank you. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen the amethyst and pile number 4. So if you're used to seeing reds as yes and blacks as no, and then you're looking at this, don't make a decision yet. Okay, one pile took all the reds. I will make the decision as I go. I also apologize for my son who's reading quite loudly in the background. We've got no electricity, and so there's no other distractions. Okay, so I hope it's not too distracting for you. Anyway, so pile number 4, what I'm getting is that you have got some kind of real special talent or special thirst for knowledge. It's like you need some kind of passion in your life. Okay, you may be asking about a passion situation. You kind of trying to balance up your finances or trying to balance up your time. I feel like there's a little bit of indecision and dealing with a bit of tumultuous energies or a bit of emotions here that have been a little bit stressful. I do see a lot of stress. It's like you want to take a chance on something, you want to make a move, or you feel like you need to make a move, but you're feeling a little bit stressed with making this decision or making this move. Your mental stability will lead to long-term stability. So what I'm saying is just kind of give yourself a bit of a break here. There is something you need to move on from. Okay, you need to leave what you currently know behind. So this may be the answer that you are asking about. Okay, you might be asking about whether you should leave something behind. And I kind of feel like that answer is really given to you here. You need to trust your intuition. You feel trapped and confined and feel like you have to stand the higher ground all the time, or you feel defensive all the time. You feel trapped in your emotions about something. You know you've got to end something, but you don't know how to do it, and there's anxiety. There is stability ahead of you. There's something, oh, okay. So this one is a no, okay, because everything here is telling me stress. I've got a cruel, malicious person that's around you, okay? Someone is manipulating your emotions, someone is manipulating, and they're standing in the way of any big decisions. So you cannot do anything until you remove this situation or disconnect from this person, okay? I feel like you're standing there, you're not making a decision. You know you need to move on. You know you have to leave what you currently want behind. So if you're asking if this person is a good person for you, the answer is no. If you're asking if you should move on, the answer is yes. If you're asking if you should invest in this, the answer is no. Okay, so it's kind of like, I feel like you're frozen in your emotions. You know you need to step on that ship and move, but you're standing there going, I don't know what to do, and your intuition is calling for you. You have to balance your emotions in order to make this decision, okay? So I'm not going to tell you what decision to make, but I kind of feel like you have to move on and you have to remove yourself from someone who's cruel and malicious, okay? So the answer for this question is no, unless you're asking if you should stay with this person or if you should stay in this job or if you should choose this job, because then it's no, okay? If you're asking should you leave a person, then the answer is yes. So that's what I have for you. I hope this helps. I hope this helps. Thank you and goodbye.